guys, I am a loser. I'm a loser. I don't do
top. Niggas is doing real live reality shows now, bro. Like them niggas just did a pool party, a whole rented out mansions. DDG going to Paris and doing all.
And I was kind of scared to IRL stream for a long time, for like a month. And my energy has been drained. I had a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of weird happening in the world. I have a lot of anxiety. And then not to mention, I'm not gonna lie, I feel burnt out. And I know that's not
everybody trying to do everything. You feel me? And I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm trying to make sure I be like myself.
The streaming bubble has come to an end. I know y'all probably already done expected this video to come out. Y'all done seen my fellow YouTube partners already came out with these videos. And you know, here go mine. Here go my opinion, my unsolicited opinion. And we have seen that this bubble has burst. We got niggas like DDG raging that he's only getting 4,000 viewers. He's mad. You know, we got people, Stable Ronaldo, we got Lacey, people talking about this time to retire, to take a break from streaming. Why do you need to take a break from streaming? Now everyone is burnt out. I wonder why.
Everybody on this views is down. You can't pull up right now and hit it ain't cranking like it was last month. Is what the it is.
not together. Niggas just be doing their own thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel together. I remember in 2021, niggas would all be live, might all be in the Discord calls, some lit shit. I remember it was Kai, Bruce, Rage, Silky, and Rat in a Discord call. Like, shit like that don't happen. Niggas be all doing their own shit, or niggas beefing, or niggas got problems with each other. Niggas definitely do less shit together now because this shit way more competitive, but
I've seen Ron go from loving streaming so much to his passion slowly going away.
I was kind of scared to IRL stream for a long time, for like a month. And my energy has been drained. I had a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of weird happening in the world. I have a lot of anxiety. And then not to mention, I'm not gonna lie, I feel burnt out. And I know that's not an excuse, because everybody would love to be in this position of being a streamer, and so would I. I'm very grateful, and I'm very blessed to be in this position. But I do feel burnt out. I've been streaming for about 6 years, where I never had a break. Every single thing has been documented since I was 17. I never really got time off the internet. So I think this is good. So today and tomorrow are my last streams until the subathon.
guys, I am a loser. I'm a loser. I don't do except sit on my couch and study and plan. In my free time, I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
See, would people really be still burnt out right now if they wasn't in competition with some of these other streamers? You know, now all this streaming content is just oversaturated, and I really don't even want to say oversaturated, but all of the content we've been seeing has been repeated the same thing. Illuminati told us this. Bruce told us this.
Niggas is tired of seeing niggas just overly showing shit that they don't have, that they can't relate to. We can't relate to you niggas no more. We can't. Y'all streaming on yachts and shit. It's a nigga that's trying to, it's a nigga that want to stream from his bathtub to pretend that he on the yacht right now. Listen, bro, you don't gotta do that. I'm telling you, you don't have to do that. You don't have to, like, if you looking up at streamers right now that's doing that shit, please don't, bro. Like, there's no way I should go to the park and see a nigga live streaming. Enjoy your day, enjoy the world, bro. Yeah, make memories, go outside, IRL, cool. Bro, enjoy, please enjoy what God has given us, y'all.
Top. Niggas is doing real live reality shows now, bro. Like them niggas just did a pool party, a whole rented out mansions. DDG going to Paris and doing all like, bro, these niggas is elite, bro. And then you got people under them who trying to do this shit. Now, bro, these big ass moments don't even seem like nothing. The viewers, oh, desktops is dying. When? It's just the niggas you're watching. Now y'all saying, oh, chill desktop stream. Now y'all downplaying it. Why do y'all even call it desktop? It's just streaming. Nigga, this is, bro, if you a celebrity, an athlete, a singer, a rapper, anything, if you want to start streaming, I say get right into IRLs right away.
the IRL people y'all wanted to look up to and y'all want to be, and then next thing you know, you try and compete and do more and try and be the top. Let me be the top. Let me top his idea. It's all a bubble that needed to end. It's all a bubble that was going to burst, and you was going to drive yourself crazy. So you wasn't going to be actually burnt out if you was doing content that you would have liked. If you wasn't trying to be the person doing IRL content, running down the street, doing bullshit, gooner content, making love shows, going to Tokyo. You know, it's like all this random crazy stuff that we decided was content now. If we wasn't doing that stuff and we kept it to what we wanted it to be, what we wanted, the natural, back then, the natural stuff, the normal stuff, you know, we creating content with ourselves. Don't we bring it back to that? We're getting burnt out. Y'all getting burnt out. We got Max calling himself a loser and stuff. He feel like he ain't got no friends because he faked all his friendships with all these famous folk. Because they're celebrities, you faked all your friendships. You got all these rappers scamming you. Come on, we got to get better than this.
Hey, yo, bro, you know what I want to say, bro? Yeah. Thank you for being my friend, bro. Nigga, I don't got no friends. I'm not gonna lie. Tell me emotional shit you on. Nigga, I don't got no friends. This is actually my first time since I left. Low-key, being on stream with a nigga. That doesn't make music, yeah.
This is something that I'm spending a lot of money. Like, I'm contemplating selling a watch in order to invest in this. Like, this is the most expensive shit I ever paid for. Nigga, I'm spending a house on what I'm doing. You feel me?
Every dollar I made this month plus more is going into that motherfucker. And it's only a week long. If I don't average like 40, 50, I think finale I might touch 100 Diddy. Or like a 150.
Niggas are paying for me not to have viewers. I never had 250 viewers before, not even starting Twitch. Even when I wasn't even a Twitcher and I started, I never even had this many viewers.
Apparently, the overall viewership on Twitch went down as much as 24% compared to last week, with many big streamers suddenly losing thousands of viewers. Not just big streamers, streamers of all shapes and sizes lost tons and tons of viewers like me.
Y'all know how expensive it is to keep up with content creation? You can get a 10K check from Twitch. What the fuck is a 10K check when you gotta spend 5K on trips to travel, $500 on setup shit, $2,000 on your rent, $200 on Wi-Fi, $200 on IRL toolkit, you gotta pay the clippers, pay a YouTube editor. Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I be going into negative.
See, guys, what's sad is that Quentin Blackwell, she said this on the podcast, and you know, it was probably a hot take and everyone probably looked at her crazy. But then once you start to be noticing what these streamers are doing and you start paying attention to what they're saying, you realize that these streamers are slaves to their community. You realize that these streamers are trying to be the next up and trying to top the top streamers, and they're basically being slaves to their community, doing whatever, however, anything to get to that top level. You see, she's crying and complaining about a $10,000 check, a check that a lot of us have never seen. A lot of us never seen a $10,000 check, but she's complaining about it. You heard DDG talking about he's gonna sell his watch for a stream that only lasts 3 days or something like that, a 3-day stream. Come on, streaming was never that expensive. Streaming should never have became that expensive. All this IRL type of streams that you think you need to do, the only reason you're going into the negative is because you're trying to compete with whoever you seeing around you. Stop it. Go back to the originality. Go back to the normal content.
Somebody who gives their life to the internet. And that's what streaming is. And I respect it down. I think they are the Don Julios of internet creators. Would I ever do it again? No, because it gives a sort of digital slavery vibe to me. And I don't want to be a slave.
It's becoming harder and harder for niggas to become streamers because all y'all think y'all need to be doing IRLs. Y'all all trying to be like these niggas at the top. You got motherfuckers talking about desktop streaming is dying. How is that even fucking possible? It's not even possible. It's just the niggas you watching. You knew and you already thinking, you need to be doing IRLs, nigga, you are a fucking bot. You're gonna fall off. Bro, the IRL streaming shit is so overstimulated, so oversaturated. All you see is scripts now.
Niggas is tired of seeing niggas just overly showing shit that they don't have that they can't relate to. We can't relate to you niggas no more. We can't. Y'all streaming on yachts and shit. There's a nigga that want to stream from his bathtub to pretend that he on a yacht right now. Listen, bro, you don't gotta do that.